Stop fucking burping, man. Oh, naked. Naked. Hey, Pebbles. Oh, why do I sound like... I... Yeah, I sound like a bit. Spits. Come on. No.
Easy! Easy!
Do you have to let it go? Oh, to move everything. Main. Okay, this one's main. I think should be the hey. Did I broadsword? No, longsword. Alright. Then I'll get dagger, torch, the coif. Right. Ross. Down this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, my fighter Henry. Right. Then wait. Sure. Just where those. Okay. Okay. Snake. I forgot. Bring an arrow. No! Bleh. Food arrow. Yeah. Tapos change outfit. This one is the good Henry. Got door. Torch. Yeah. Hunter's belt. Yes. Crude bolt. Yes. Right, you have sword. Gloves. We get gloves. Get spectacle. Yeah. This is Mago Henry. Yes. Tapos, lastly, the thief one. That would work. Yes. Map. Where to? Where to? I want to go. Just go straight, then left. Yeah. But oh, Henry, stop drinking. Okay. Left. So what do I have to do? Go straight, 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 straight. Can you run? Nice one. What is this? Where am I? Ah, left. This one. Barely noticeable. Oh, Henry. Oh! I continue and just left.
Quick!
Where am I? Left.
Go!
Right.
Quick!
Ah, down. Yeah, we got it. Then intersection left.
Go!
This section left. So that. Then next intersection left. Alright.
Quick! Quick! Ja!
Is this it? Yes. Left.
Ka!
Yeah. Right.
Ja!
I'll take all the nest nectar later. Ow. Labas ka later.
Ja! Whoa! 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 Here you go. Take it. Good boy. Good boy. Here, Mutt. Good. Someone here can hold his drink. I learn from the best of them. I can drink like the best of them.
I don't think so.
Yo. Excuse you? Get out. Partying my ass off. Wait, what? I don't live in it anymore. Ah, I'm still full. No. What? I should be able to sleep. I'll get this. And daggers. Just in case a broadsword. Yeah. Cutler's hood. Is this it? Beef Henry. Let's go. I can't sleep. $155.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
I should just sleep. Right, remove. Okay.
Gone.
Can I even read this tape?
Rarely see such a drunken
Time.
mess.
Did you say mass? Sorry, but I'm no priest. I did preach a sermon once, though.
Time.
Oh, I can see clearly.
So you're
Hey.
saying the number of stanzas
If you
or
get
style
hungry,
of meter
we
are
have an
irrelevant,
excellent
just as long as I
chicken
make a
and
lot of use
wine
of the
sauce.
word.
Well, go on. Say it. Bring me
It
something
appalls
to
me
eat.
to even utter the word.
The word is fuck. F-U-C-K. To hell with your meter and stanzas. It's about getting to the point.
Good afternoon.
Oh,
I'll have a look at your wear.
can you buy something at least? Ah,
I'd like to do something about that price.
Aye, I'm listening.
imagine
I could go for that
haggling
price.
just
It's a rhythm to some Gutenberg dance.
trash fucking products. Speed mod. Hey mod.
Here, mutt.
Just letting them sit there.
You're making a fool of yourself, drinking like that.
I already am a fool, I'll have you know. But I am embarrassed.
Later. Let's sneak. Let's use this. Is there even? Sure. Let's try to level up. Let's do hour. Am I leveling up though? Get something at least. Ah,
Looking for something in there? Thief!
who caught me though? Uh, yeah. Got caught. I want to knock you out. Let me knock him out. Covers pH. Leaf. alright. It's alright. We should leave. We would look for it. We should leave. So go straight. Just go straight. Upgrade. Check the upgrade. So what is this? You can sell weapons, armors. Easier for you. So go. So you can sell. Stable experience. Ooh. Jack of all trade. Yeah, I think this is the best. Alchemy. Potion seller. I could do it, but it's not that much. Uh, Hound Master. I want you to bark. Defender. Oh, you're tougher. Seems good. Scholarship. Thievery is hard. Wonders of man. Yeah, I think thievery is hard. It's my craftsmanship. Who's the market secret? Yeah. Thievery and Hound Master Horse. You could just write survival. Not that much. I think this one is good. Stealth. You're wanted for crime. Okay. The dirtier you are, the harder it will. But they can smell you. So, how much? Okay. Thievery though. +5 sword. Gladiator. Or, first strike. Why not? Go straight. Straight, 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 straight. Continue. Then if you can turn left, turn left. Left. A. Moscovitz. Maybe I could sneak. Bacon. I want to rub him somewhere. Problem. Let's go up. Book the horse. Right. There's nothing here. Could just eat it. Just eat it. That. 8 charisma, 6 speech. Study.
Here you go. Take it.
Wakey wakey.
This? Why is it unlocked?
Huh. How did it go?
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you were surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Bollocks a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like.
What am I supposed to
What do you
do
want?
then?
You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
Oh, the priest. How could I forget?
Why is this open? There's nobody here.
What's going on?
Do you have any coin to spare?
Tell me, what happened to you?
Allow me to disabuse you of your misconception. I am no beggar. I simply find myself in a bind compelling me to rely on the...
So,
But I'm not...
why are you out fancying the amount you're...
That wouldn't go, but really.
That's quite old.
I've always...
But
I don't have... I'll join...
Filthy again.
begging, and he needs money to get...
Must be a...
In fact, you don't strike me as a commoner at all. Just the way you allow me to...
Just an odd...
And there's the fact, and you've done the job. Nah, I'm not gonna do... Who are you?
My name is... My father...
So you're a no...
That...
What really... Why were you in prison?
I was a host. My father, this red, so they am. Then every if you're. He had no. These are tough.
How did you...
Well, one of the guys.
You had a chain? All right.
Well, once he was. Then I.
Sounds like you...
Lucky or not,
How long were...
a year. Yes,
What are you gonna...
my priority, and I need.
Sorry.
Farewell. I hope you make it.
Thanks.
Thanks for the story.
Where did you get that new bench? Ours is all creaky, and I keep getting splinters from it.
Fancy an ale. Good morning. How are
I'm
you?
always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Hi, Agnes. Hey. Great. Scribe. Scholarship. Oh, oh, no. Alchemy. Studies. Bible. Scholarship. Alchemy. Brr. Craftsmanship na lang. Cargo.
I'd like to do something about that. All right.
Listening.
Is this enough?
That's more like it.
Oh, you want me
You
to
see?
pay?
Take
Fuck.
care.
Okay. I'll read it. Okay. Yeah. Let's put on the show. Highest charisma. It's fine, I guess.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
About those Cumans.
Is it done?
Aye. They shouldn't be a problem anymore.
Are you sure?
Don't worry. I had a word with them.
What?
I understand you may not trust me, but my word is good. When I say they'll never show up here again, I mean it. If they do, I'll take care of them. My parents were killed by Cumans. I've no reason to lie for their sake.
Well, all right then. But woe betide you if I even hear of them again. Now go, before I change my mind.
See you soon, my friend.
Yes, my friend. Hey, let's go. Okay. Did I steal anything? Hope not. No, nothing stolen. Wait, does that mean I have to read it? Okay, should we sit?
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Artemisia. Strength increase. Sage and Wormwood.
Copy ready.
The fuck happened? Find you though.
Ah, Fakuta. Kind. Ah.
Here you go. Take it.
Boar toss. Hey. It's so. Gonna find it. Wormwood. What does it look like? Maybe it's this one. No. Wormwood. Hey. No.
Blessings to you.
Where did that voice come from? Where did that come from?
I'd like to do something about that.
Good. Why?
Burger sword. Wanderer's pouch. Think I need it. Let's just get it. What else? Scrap metal. This cobbler. Pago.
I'd like to do something.
Gut.
Do we have it?
Well, if you are. Aye. Auf Wiedersehen.
Is this a hunting crossbow? Okay. Cobbler. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This one I want to fix, but give me more.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
What's this? Oh, eto, marksman kit.
I'd like to do something.
Sure. Aye. Take care.
Okay. Here. With a food ration.
Greetings to you.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone. A friend of mine. The one who ended up in the pillory with me.
Loads of people have been in the pillory, and you know what it's like. I'm really busy right now.
You haven't seen him then? Tall, fair-haired, fancies himself and talks like a noble.
Sorry, but I'm swamped with work because of the Semine wedding. Everyone wants new clothes from me. Even Bashka the butcher ordered a jacket fit for a king, and he isn't even going to the wedding. So no, I haven't seen your friend and I can't help you. Sorry.
I'll have a look at the ware.
You'll definitely have. burgers per point. 16. Okay.
Maybe next time then.
Just calm down.
What can I do?
What?
13. Okay, 13. Look nicer, Henry. $40 for it? Damn. This one is cheap. 13. 26. Oh, this one. That's cheap. Mm, 13. 80. Oh, this one. See, get it cheaper. But wait, it's 13. Burger 4 point. 23. 12. 12.23. $16. 16. Okay, 16. $173. Holy. There are only two. Get this.
Let's talk about the...
Sure. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Hope I will be satisfied. Oh. do. Okay, Henry looks good. Look good. West Tipster. Oh,
Good day to you.
The humans won't be coming back here. Don't worry.
Good. Peace at last. Until you get into trouble again, that is.
What's the latest news, innkeeper?
Siegfried, the herds boy, dropped by. He was moaning about wolves killing his sheep. Poor fella. He has it tough. And that's about it, I say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. What's the latest?
Nothing more, and I hope...
I'll have a look.
how much money? We could get this. And pretty much.
I'd like to do something.
Aye. Aye.
Let's vaulting. No, I think I want to go here. Let's go straight. No.
Good day to you.
And with you. I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to sow winter grapes.
I need to browse.
Excuse me, peasant. Main level. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Survival. Sword fighting. Let's just get this. Yeah, yeah. So where we at? That's
Ka!
How can I help you today, friend?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
okay.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit, by poking it around for a bit. Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above it. Give it a pull. It works better. You can tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell if it's in the fire. You have to take it out first. Take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. And you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
You have a kind master.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. More sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dog could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, work goes by easier. There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
What good does it?
It makes you...
How do I know it?
By the spot, it rings out.
What's the right...
Do it, the main thing, but don't...
Why should I...
If you keep at jumping, the best thing...
How will I know it?
Notice...
Thanks.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Where can I...
You can buy some essentials, but if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, this is just a village in.
What can I do?
Well, you can sell them, though you probably won't have much.
Where exactly is my...
At the side of the house, and you can put...
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
I should move it.
What the fuck is this?
I've been banging this spot for a long time.
Christ, what a day.
This is gonna take a while yet. This is useless. I should move it. I won't get too far without fire. Good. This won't take long now. And that's that.
I'll have a beer.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
Christ almighty.
It's already cooled down. Sakra! It's almost finished. All done. Sharp as a razor. I need to sharpen this. I need to sharpen this.
What would you like? It's about those two idiot hands of mine, Venser and Franzi. They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin, and they never came back.
Do you want me to find them?
Just so. But more importantly, I want to know where my cart ended up, and especially the cargo. Go to Semin and find out what the bloody hell happened.
Have you any idea which way they might have gone? I could have a look along the way. Maybe their cart broke down or something.
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a bad feeling they got up to no good in Semin.
Those two hands of yours, Venser and Franzi, what can you tell me about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long, but these days I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
Okay.
What was the cart carrying?
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin once. There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
All right. I'll get right on it then.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk, kick their asses for me.
Gladly. I'll kick some sobriety into them. Can I ask you about...
What is it?
All right.
Time's wasted.
I'd like...
What are you?
100. Yeah. Let's trade.
I'll have a look.
Bacillard. What is this? Oh. It's not mine. Okay. Hunting sword. I don't need it. Club. Ooh. Sell it. Just sell the fucking club. Maybe he has a club. It's good. How strong is it though? 70, 96 blood. Oh. Right. Bash their skulls. 83. It's, yeah. Cool.
Word about the price.
All right. I'm listening. Well, if you... Very well. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
What did I get? Just this. Yeah. We have 3 swords. Right foot. continue down the path. Right. Hey. Henry strong though. Thanks. Nine. Look at this. My thick blood. Sure. Right and left. This one.
Hey, Wayfarer! You have a long road ahead of you. Why don't you and I roll some dice?
Not for me, I'm afraid.
What if I kill you? No one's around. Light sword. Okay. Awesome. See you later, buddy. Right. I see you.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating. I've just been loving my neighbour."
Hey! You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck what you frae. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yarko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Are you not scared of me?
Now you're gonna die! Christ!
Piece of shit!
Didn't expect that, did you? You dung grubber.
Come on. Oh, you wee
What
bastard!
in the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things.
Grandad?
Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that wine?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, Blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no
so...
need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, we look alike.
So, lad, you're going with us. I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No. That's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. So, do you know what to do? Or have you got any more questions?
Actually, there is something I'd like to ask about. This Yurko and his mates, who are they?
They're Lord Samin's kin. They're fine as long as they don't get too much booze inside them.
Only they're from Moravia, so they're never far from the booze.
But what can I tell you, lad? Each to himself. Besides, they stick with the family when push comes to shove. And you can't say that about everyone.
And you, sir? What is it you do?
Well, son, I wonder if I haven't made a mistake about you. If you haven't figured me out by now, you can't be very bright.
No, I just meant, what exactly is it you do for Lord Semin? And your name isn't exactly very common.
I'm the captain here, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you what a captain does. As for my name, it's a nickname Lord Samin's grandpa gave me. May he rest in peace. When I joined his service as a young fella, I took my gnarly club with me. Wouldn't use anything else. I was used to it. And more than once helped me to, well, win an argument. I broke many a hard skull with it. And it's still in one piece. We've been together so long, we even share the same name.
You're lucky you didn't turn out to be Captain Knob.
Or Captain Headcracker. You're right.
I'd like to go and see that wedding.
Wouldn't we all, lad? And what would you do there?
I'd eat and drink my fill and check out the local maidens.
I hope Lord Samin didn't hear you. He'd be none too pleased to hear you want to take part in such a grand affair Just to stuff your face and roll an A with some drunken wench.
I beg your pardon, Captain, but that's what most fellas go to weddings for.
That's an unspoken truth, son. Unspoken, mind. Anyways, you're Radovan's hand, ain't ya? He'll be coming to the wedding. He's making a wedding gift for the groom. Stick with him, and maybe he'll take you with him.
Play.
We should probably get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
You want me here? Sure, sure. Is there any... Did I see water? Where's that? Ba-da-ba-da.
You silly doggy. I'll be with you, neighbour.
85.
Greetings.
This is the barn.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Where's it? Gosh darn it, dude. Hey. Hey,
Here, Mutt.
If my luck keeps up, it'll be all over.
What's going up? Will be good. Get the lockpicking skills up. Let's see. Yeah.
Jesus Christ be praised.
God bless.
Good day to you.
Oh, well. I can't believe this, just lying around. Come to Pa.
Here you go. Take it. Come here, boy.
What the fuck?
I'm ready to set out.
All right. Stay close to...
As you say, sir.
Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Proskovich.
Right, sir. Where will we start searching, sir?
If they drove out of Tarkov and headed towards us, they had to pass through Proskovich.
Right, sir. You keep up with us, son. Troskovitz ain't far, but it seems there's fellas vanishing on the way.
Very good, Captain.
What do you think about it, Captain?
I know you told me not to jump to any conclusions, sir, but I can't help myself. Someone's running rampant around here, sir.
I know who's running rampant. Yurko in the cellar. We're out of wine again. I knew this wedding wouldn't be cheap, but I'm bleeding like a stuck pig. And the bailiff, the bride's father, you'd get more blood out of a stone than coin out of him. And then he behaves like I shit golden eggs just because I'm a noble. Even though he's got more coin than me.
Such are the times, sir. But that Yurko, he's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
You want me to lose or something? Not gonna happen.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight Lord Sameen. It'll be an honorable fight, so you better act accordingly. Hold on a mo. I'll give you some gear for it.
What weapon will you give me?
What would you like?
I believe the quill is mightier than the sword.
Is that so? Well, that's nice, son. Next time you meet a fella on the road who wants to rob you, you can write a sonnet about it. Or maybe you try and tickle him to death.
Of course.
What I meant was... Well,
What do I care? Just save the wise arsery for someone with the stomach for it. You can have my cudgel. It might be just a stick, but it's my stick, so careful with it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get your arse into the pen.
So, young'un, are you ready?
All right, let's do it.
Fuck that! Corva, I'm wounded.
Fucker!
Wanker. Oh, that's a lot.
Get over here, you warrior. What do you say, son?
Whew. You really gave me the runaround.
I'm no spring chicken, but I'm as spry as ever.
God's truth, sir. You didn't disgrace yourself, but I can see the young un has spirit. Anyways, you can keep that old junk, Henry. Even my cudgel. But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he's saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got something else for you as well. My shield.
Wow.
Isn't that a bit too much, Gnarly?
Sir, my left shoulder's fucked anyway. I can't carry no shield.
True enough.
Thank you. Here you go. Take it.
Good doggy, good boy.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
The art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
Damn it! You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein. It's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You're not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
Marva, really?
And now keep your eyes on the road, you fool!
So, we're in Troskowitz. What now, sir? Should I go to the bailiff and ask if he might have seen someone?
Well, that makes sense. But the young fella here should do it. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in the village and come and bother me. And I'm really not in the mood today for any bombardment of complaints.
I understand, sir. All right, Henry. Run along to the rat house and inquire about that wagon.
And Henry, not a word about me. Are we clear?
About who? Since you're not here, how could I speak of you?
That's what I like to hear. Now run along.
All right.
Master Bailiff, can I ask you about something?
Ask away, by all means. Wait now, aren't you that lad who's helping Radovan in the forge?
Yeah, that's me.
I heard his hired hands went missing.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah, I was thinking they were driving awful fast with that cart.
You saw them?
I did, a few days back. They raced through the village in the early evening so fast, they were dropping sacks of charcoal.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east, to Apollonia on the road to Yichin. And you're looking for them?
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it. I heard there were goods for Semine on that cart, and I can do without that kind of trouble now. On account of the wedding, you know?
It seems you have a lot of concerns with that wedding, Master Bailiff.
Of course I do. I'm the father of the bride, after all. Although not everyone sees eye to eye with me. Lord Semine would be happier if I paid all the bills and left all the decisions up to him. Who's invited, what there'll be to eat and drink, entertainment, everything. It's not like I have a burning desire to deal with it, but if I'm going to pay for it...
I understand. But isn't it just that the groom's family is more concerned about these things?
That's not it. I'll tell you what it is. It's because Lord Semine is a noble and I'm just a commoner. Only I've got coin. While he's trying to keep the wolf from the door in that piddling estate of his.
You ought to calm down, Master Bailiff. That kind of talk can stir things up.
You're right, of course. It just makes me mad, though.
I understand. Do you know anything about Radovan's hired hands?
Only what I've told you. But to tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind if they never turned up again.
Why's that?
Well, they might look like butter wouldn't melt in their mouths, and Radovan praises them, but I know people. That pair have mischief in their eyes. I can tell.
Oh.
That'll be all. Thanks.
You have a book for me.
What do you need, my friend?
How are things?
What would you like to hear?
Well, Troskovitz isn't exactly a small village. People are probably doing well here, eh?
And why shouldn't they be? The war has avoided our region so far. I think we can especially thank our lord, Sir Otto von Burgau, for that.
And what's your lord like?
Von Burgau? My goodness, he knows how to keep order, just like his chamberlain Ulrich. Though, sometimes it's not so easy with him.
Who's this Chamberlain Ulrich?
Ulrich von Schaumburg manages the estate of Sir Otto von Burgau. You see, as the royal chamberlain, Sir Otto spends most of his time in Prague. So Ulrich is actually something like the unofficial local ruler.
Are you from here?
No, I'm not. I come from nearby Yitchin.
So what are you doing here?
The plague and a spell of bad luck are behind it. The plague took most of my relatives to their maker, and I didn't want to return home after my studies. Bailiff Thrush offered me a good position here, so why shouldn't I accept it?
What do you have for...
I can sell you now.
I'd like to discuss the...
All right. Aye. You'll... And a good day to you, friend.
Hey. Yay. Ask what?
What will it be?
I'll have a look.
Sigismund checks. There's prayer. Drinking, vitality, scholarship. Spearman training, alchemy, master, scholarship. Get the scholarship. And read the book. The haggle.
I'd like to do something about that.
Sure. That's more like... You see? I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Okay, have another book.
Well then, young man, how did it go?
They were spotted here, sir. Going to the east, towards Apollonia.
So to Yitchin? The bastards! And what about my goods?
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was falling off the cart.
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yitchin!
Sir, I could send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take too long. We'll go and get them ourselves.
The wedding at home, sir.
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir, if they'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my braves they weren't ambushed. More likely we'll find them boozing at the Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then.
Boy, that four-legged ogre gave me a fright.
Fuck you. Mumbling about just my dog. Gorgeous.
So, St. Anthony, which way now?
While you're praying to the patron saint of lost things, go and have a look along the road, Gnarly. And you, Henry, have a look to the left.
All right, sir. But don't forget, my eyesight ain't what it used to be.
Well, that's what we have the youngster for, isn't it? Off you go.
Cool. Want me to investigate? What is this? Here. Should I steal it? Maybe some other time. Ooh, nettle. What am I to do here? What's this?
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
Look what I have for you.
Just eat what? Oh, you changed it.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road. The bailiff said they were driving like the devil, so maybe it fell from the cart.
Oh, that makes sense. To the left it is, then. Gnarly! Back here!
Yes?
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
A nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg, while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one, not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you've got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up. This is strange. I don't see any cart tracks. What do you reckon, Gnarly?
I'm blind as a mole, sir. But it's all peculiar right enough. Where the hell could that cart have vanished to?
Well, that's just it. They had nowhere to turn off.
I'll look up the road a bit. And you, Henry, have a look back along the road. Maybe it fell in a ditch somewhere. Who knows?
Very well, sir.
Hello.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road. Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Run, old meeple.
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Yeah. Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old Yarmilka would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage around here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my leg stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Sameen was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why is that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside the windows, and
Listen.
there, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
I'm trying
Let's
to
get closer.
for amusement, not listen to your supposedly educated claptrap.
Supposedly? Have you forgotten? I was ordained. Ignoramus.
What do we do now? I heard more than two voices.
I used to clamber around here as a young lad. The girls from Slatigo used to come make a fire here and jump over it. And so's their underwear wouldn't catch fire. Sometimes they'd take it off.
That's nice, Gnarly, but I don't think it's scantily clad maidens we'll be running into here. So what's that got to do with anything?
Well, there's a nice view into the gorge from up there. We only have to go back a bit, and we can get up there nicely.
Right. Henry, what are you waiting for? This is just the kind of thing we took you along for.
Sure, sir. With a bit of luck, there might be some girls there, too.
I could do without girls with voices like that. Now get going.
Pigs can fly, and Jules' name is really stumpy. For a wench, he's got a middle of the tower and sits on him. You don't say. You really saw that? I'm not kidding. Onza, tell him I'm not having him on. You saw it too.
True.
Those
He ain't
definitely
yanking
aren't
your
the
pizzle.
blacksmith's hands.
I saw it with my own two eyes. She had one different than the other.
All right. That ain't normal. Everyone must be laughing at the way. Why? Some people might like it. I don't know who like that. Maybe they do something. What the fuck do you imagine they do?
So how's it look, Sonny? How many?
I saw 3. And they don't look like Radovan's hands.
And what about my goods?
I didn't see them. It looked more like a patrol. I reckon there might be more of them hereabouts.
Seems we can't avoid a fight. I hope you're ready, Henry.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. He showed us mettle and training. So, how are we going to do it? Do you just want to charge them, sir?
What else do you suggest?
Someone could go back up top and try to take one of them down with an arrow before we charge them. There's a good view of the camp from up there.
Good idea, Henry. And I see you're equipped for it, too. Climb up top, and as soon as you shoot the first time, we'll charge them. And make sure you don't hit one of us.
Right you are, Captain.
Forgotten. I was ordained. Ignoramus. For fuck's sake, you were never ordained, Onza. I was. Stumble did it. In the forest chapel by Bodira. Like fucking ordained. Just because old Stumble poured some pond water on your head in the woods don't mean a damn thing. But Stumble's a priest. Stumble?
Pray for a quick death, you bastard!
He's up to it. I never saw that coming.
Nice strike. Bleeding, fucker. Got him. That weakling was
Bandage,
useless. Sucker.
I
I need a
that's
bandage.
enough.
Quick. There. That's...
Oh, this date.
And it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods ain't here. And none of them bastards
Hard to say. I've never actually seen them. But I don't think it was them.
Me neither. But right past that peak is another good camping spot.
You think this was a patrol?
It makes sense. But I don't want to go assuming the worst. We might have just run into them bandits by chance.
Yeah, well, you were right, as always. Let's go, then. Are you ready, Henry? Hurry up.
We can get going.
That's just great.
I thought we had everything clear, Venser. You tried to fuck with me, so until we ride out, you're gonna stick right there and keep your mouth shut.
We did everything you asked. We got the blacksmith cart and the goods.
Horse shit. You tried to fuck me. That bastard cousin of yours owned up to it.
It was his idea. I wanted nothing to do with it.
Make no difference to me, Venser. You vouched for the crooked fucker. So now, it's on you. Actually, you could consider yourself lucky. If you hadn't saved my ass that time in Colleen, I'd have goat ear skin you alive.
Bastards. You can't trust anyone in these parts. Get ready, Gnarly. We are going to parley.
Like that time with the Shani, sir?
Yes, exactly.
Only there was more of us that time, and less of them.
Oh, don't worry, there won't be a problem. They're just common thieves. Besides, I'll take young Henry with me.
What, me?
And if they're still feeling brave, you get to try out that new plaything of yours.
What am I gonna do?
Ahem, gentlemen, I'm obliged to you for looking after my goods, but I'll take them back now. Just hand them over, and I'll let you go.
Oh, you must be from Samin, sir. Well, of course you can have everything back. As long as you ask nicely, eh? Well, how about we do things differently?
Like
You
what?
lay down your weapons, and we can all have a nice little chat. I mean, I don't intend to go murdering local lords. I just want your coin.
That's very noble of you, sir.
What are you gaping at? At them!
At them for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
I'll be done with you.
So what?
Fucking horse sons! Yeah, don't stare!
Surround him!
You can't stand up to this!
Sick!
Here's the last tape.
I'll be done with you in a flash. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening?
Yes.
Come here!
What now?
One of them bastards fled into the rocks. Chase him down and bring him back.
Did you see which...
No! I had other things on my hand.
I'll go and...
Great.
So they won't pay half a groschen for you, eh? So, tell me why I shouldn't have you on the
I've got you now, Venser. You've nowhere to run to. Yield.
Well, why the fuck would I? It's just you against me. Besides, if I do yield, it's the rope for me anyway.
Who knows what they'll do to you? You might just get a whipping.
For robbing Semine, that old miser. He'll have me strung up from the nearest tree. I'd be better off jumping off the cliff.
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules. Seems to me he trusts you pretty much.
What? He wanted to skin me alive.
But he didn't.
What's that got to do with anything, anyway?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it was the rashness of youth. Pour ashes on your head, and they'll be lenient. You'll tell Lord Semine it was a youthful folly, eat crow, and that'll be that.
Convince his lordship? I'm not sure.
Well, either you give it a try, or we fight it out, or you jump.
Although, Ma always said I could talk my way out of anything. For sure, I'm better at it than fighting with strangers or diving headfirst off a cliff. All right, but only if you'll put in a good word for me. You'll tell them that I gave him up right away, and I don't know, the face of the Virgin Mary appeared in the clouds?
You've got it. But I'll try and think up something better than the Virgin Mary.
All right, let's go.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent. It all worked out quite well in the end. Now let's take care of this scum.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. We'll take him with us. I need to have a strong word with him. You did a good job, youngster. You've got heart. And so you don't say I had you clambering over these rocks for nothing. Here's something for you.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, let's get that accursed cart back to Semine. Want a ride? We'll go via Troskovitz. We can drop you off there, and you won't have far to Tarkov. You ought to report back to Radovan as soon as possible about what happened with these hands.
Could you wait a while? I'd better just check that I haven't lost anything while running around here.
All right, but make it quick. I was happy to get out of Semine for a while, but now...
Please, let me go. I just want to go home.
Is that offer of a ride?
Sure.
A ride would be great.
Wait.
Fault. It was him who said we'll sell the car to Gills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
So, you wanted to steal the cart for yourselves, but you still got caught?
I didn't want to steal anything. That was Venser.
It was your idea. What the fuck are you talking about, blaming Benson?
You really are prize idiots. If you hadn't gone round the rocks, you could easily have got away. But I've got a big heart, so I sent the lads to give you a hand.
I told Francie it wasn't a good idea to nick it.
Bollocks. As soon as you saw the lads, you gave the horses the whip. You were holding the reins, Venser.
You see?
While you were shouting rude insults. So you're both in it up to your necks, as far as I'm concerned.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
Ah, it depends. By rights, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and lop your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
If Lord Seming's in a good mood, he'll try to find out whose idea it was.
It definitely wasn't mine.
You're such a rat, Francie.
On the other hand, when I hear you lot going on and on, I reckon he might not give a damn.
I'm innocent. I swear on my Marcel.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Psha! Every mangy cur I dragged to the gallows swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Okay, gnarly. Club. Gnarly shield. Not that much. Let's go hunting. Okay.
The Lord be with
Right, we're in Trustland. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Smith's sometime.
I should get going.
Let's talk about the...
Good. Sehr good. I can agree.
Oh, du lieber Gott. Geht es dir?
Mutt!
Let's see. Ardent stew. Red like a wind.
Ka! Go! Go! Ka!
Whoa!
Fucking piece of shit.
So, job done. The cart was found and driven to Lord Semin's courtyard.
Whew. That's a relief. And what happened to that pair of idiots?
It turned out they tried to rob you.
Oh. They did they?
Aye. They plotted with some robber baron called Gules and brought the cart to him.
The bastards. I should have realised they were a bit too keen on work. And how did you get the cart back?
Well, I went to Semin, and they were wondering there too where the wagon got to. So we rode out to look for it. Me, Lord Semin, and his captain, Gnarly.
Well, God's nails. And the three of you tracked them down? The whole band?
That's right. They were hiding in Apollonia, along with the carts and the goods.
Indeed. Where else? The bastards. And what about my hands?
I'm not sure. Lord Semine took them and Gules to his courtyard. We'll see how he deals with them.
I'd know what to do with them.
Don't worry. I don't think Lord Semine will let them off lightly.
Anyway, the main thing is the cart turned up. I'd be in a right mess if it didn't.
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward for your trouble. I've got just the thing for you. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired here.
No?
But never came back for it. Who knows what happened to him? So now it's yours. It's been through a bit, but it'll still serve for a while.
Thanks. It'll come in handy. And have you got another job for me?
Young Lord Semine's wedding is coming up, and it's got my head spinning. Look, you must have seen Agnes, the bailiff's daughter, when you were in Truskovitz. What do you think of her?
I haven't seen Agnes. Is she pretty?
Pretty doesn't do her justice. She's a beauty. But she's got such a sharp tongue on her that I don't envy older at all. And how about you, lad? Have you got some lass waiting in Sasau?
Yeah. And I hope she'll wait. Her name's Teresa. Her uncle owns a mill on the river in Ratai.
A girl from the mill? You want to watch out for them types. You might get caught up in devilry, lad. A wedding's a serious business. You're not just getting a bride, but a whole family. So you have to show them you're a man who's worth it. All the more so when you're noble-born. Old Semine wants a special sword forged for his son's wedding present.
Excellent. So what are we waiting for? Should we get to work?
Hold your horses. It can't be any old steel. This has to be a first-class job.
A blade of first-class steel?
That's right. And that's just the problem.
Ah, I see. We don't have any welded steel for that kind of sword, do we?
God's nails. You really know your stuff, youngster. And you're right. We don't have the steel for a strong sword that won't break.
I'd like to know where you're going to get your hands on some welded steel.
Relax, lad. I've got it all figured out, as it happens. There's this old hermit called Ambrose, living in Apollonia.
And he can pray for us?
God's nails, let me finish talking. The word is, he was fighting heathens years ago in faraway Andalusia, and folks say they saw this interesting broken sword in his hut. From the description, it seems our peculiar hermit has a real Toledo blade.
Welded Spanish steel? There's nothing better for a sword.
See now? You do understand. But there's a catch.
Naturally.
They say that Ambrose the Hermit has changed a lot recently. People from far and wide used to go to him for remedies and blessings. But now he won't see no one. I even heard he made a pact with the devil. And there have been other strange goings-on.
What strange goings-on?
I heard something in the tavern about some apparition. But that's all I know.
With the devil? Why would the hermit make a pact with the devil?
No idea. It might just be old wives' tales.
Where can I find the hermit?
Do I look like someone who goes to a hermit for advice? I know he has a hut somewhere in Apollonia. But you'll have to ask the Truskovitz womenfolk if you want to know more.
Right. I'll try to find out more about the hermit's sword. In return, you'll get me invited to Semine's wedding.
If it means so much to you, why not? Come and see Betty from the Truskovitz Tavern. She knows all the gossip. She'll definitely tell you more about the hermit. But Henry, if there's any truth in that pact with the devil, don't get caught up in it. The best sword in the world isn't worth eternal damnation.
You said it. Oo.
What do you hear?
I'll have a look at...
Oh well,